What if I told you there is a brand new way in order to see every single item that is in stock as well as what is coming in the future? Yes, I am being fully serious. You could literally go to the seed shop and know exactly when the next Elder Strawberry seed is going to be in stock, so that way you're ready for it when it comes out. This new situation, I guess you could call it, has been taking over Grow Garden in whole because, in my opinion, it's a little bit overpowered and I don't really know how legal it is. I feel like this is a feature the developers do not want people knowing inside of the game, but at the same time, it is currently available and you can go ahead and make use of it right now. And not only does it work for seeds, it also works for gears. So, for example, if I want to know when the next Grandmaster Sprinkler is going to be in stock, it will fully cover that information. I would definitely also make use of what I'm about to show you later on in this video before the developers actually patch it, because there's a very good chance that soon enough the game is going to randomize stuff in a way that can no longer be predicted by predictors like the ones I'm about to show you. A few days ago, I was notified of a message that people were able to get, which basically told them when the level up lollipop was going to be in stock. And well, as a person, I was very shocked because I was really curious if they were right. They basically told me that there was going to be a level up lollipop 30 minutes from the time that I was checking. And well, I went ahead and went and touched grass for 30 minutes. I came back in and surely enough, there was a level up lollipop in stock. And then I was shown this thing where it actually shows you the next stock for the Grandmaster Sprinkler. And surely enough, this was also accurate. And if I scroll down, as you can see, it constantly updates the information. So for example, since the level up lollipop just came in stock, the next one would be in 3 hours from the time that I was checking. Let me tell you, I did not believe this one bit, and to be honest, I still to this day have no idea how they got this information and how they calculate this type of stuff, but I do know how you can go ahead and access it yourself. There is only actually kind of one way in order to access this, and the best one of all is to join my Discord server, because we have gone ahead and added a bot similar to the one I just showed you that does the same exact thing. As you can see, inside of my Discord server, I went ahead and added in this bot, where then I went ahead and used a when command that basically allows me to see when the next restock is going to be for any type of seed. And well, the one I am testing with is the beanstalk, which says will be available in 36 minutes. That is fully converted to my time. Currently, it is 12:39, so in 36 minutes at 1:15 p.m., like it said, it should be in stock. And this is the theory that I'm going to be testing out. If this does come into stock, well, just know the reason why you're seeing this video is because it actually worked. But I'm going to go ahead fast forward. So in 3, 2, 1... Okay, it is currently 1:14 p.m. where I live, meaning in 1 minute, this beanstalk will be in stock. Now, all we do is just wait those few seconds until it appears into the shop. All right, come on. We got 10 seconds, bro. Please tell me this is right. If this fails, this is going to be the most embarrassing thing I have ever recorded. But it should be in stock. Come on. New seeds in 1 and... Oh, it works! Oh my gosh, look at that. The beanstalk is here. And just in case you guys don't believe me, look right there. It is 1:15 p.m. local time. So it is exactly the time that I said it was going to come into the game. Best part about all of this is that it works for everything. Right now, I just did it for the seeds. And inside my Discord server, you guys can actually get this for completely free. You literally have no requirements. As you can see inside my Discord server right here, we basically have this thing. It shows every single fruit inside the game. So right now, at the moment, the next best thing I see coming up here is going to be, I believe it's going to be the Ember Lily, which is a prismatic that is going to be coming in 7 hours. The beanstalk is currently in stock. And if I go to stock notifier, as you can see, 1:15 p.m. on August 11th, it is right there, just like so. It works for literally everything inside the game. Now, I will say I did talk to the developers, and apparently the eggs is not currently working. It says there's gonna be like a bug egg in 13 minutes, but no, that is the only section that actually doesn't work inside the game. But every single other thing does completely work, and this is gonna be in my Discord server for as long as this doesn't get patched, you know. So until the developers patch it, I guess you guys have an infinite stock predictor. Most people actually charge for features like this, but shout out to the owner. I was able to get this for free. As you can see right here, I talked to him and he said, I basically asked him, I was also wondering, is this predictor 100% accurate? And he said, it is accurate, but the devs are aware of it. They tried to fix it today, aka like right when I'm recording. But he managed to find a way around it, so it will probably be fully patched soon. And then all he says is the eggs aren't accurate at all, so I will remove it soon. But other than that, every single information that it actually provides is completely up to date, and all you literally have to do, bro, is just look at it. You don't even have to be there for when it's in stock, because it shows you when it's going to be in stock, whether that's a few minutes or a few hours. This also covers weather notifiers. There is no way to actually see when these are going to be predicted at the moment, as far as I'm aware. But it will show you if a certain weather comes into stock. So we basically had rain 30 minutes ago. So it is inside my Discord server. And I do understand that a lot of you guys do not have Discord, which is completely okay, because technically there's other ways to do this. There is the wiki for the game, other types of apps. I mean, you could even look at this on Reddit in order to be able to find features like this. Now, I will say a lot of people are going to gatekeep this type of stuff because it's overpowered. They're going to try to charge you for it. But if you do have Discord, it's absolutely free. And all you have to do is just access my Discord server for that. If I were to take a guess, this is probably going to stay in for around 1 more week before they remove the Kitchen Storm event, because usually after 3 or 4 days of an update being out, the developers don't actually make much changes until the night before the update, or well, when the update is out, basically pushing in some changes on Friday night right before the updates come out. In order to feature the brand new admin events, they basically update all the servers, so you can expect it to probably be patched by then. However, who knows, they might never actually figure it out, because the way, if you guys don't know, Roblox games have to basically fully get coded from the ground up, and currently the system that they use for this is just completely broken. There is no way to actually fix it unless they place restrictions on it or completely change it up, I guess. In a previous video, though, I have given the developers a suggestion in order to allow people to see stuff like this. Not so much for seeds, but instead the suggestion was for weather events. The ability, for example, to have a radar or some sort of radar that is different from the ones that we obviously have in the game. You know, current ones, they literally just collect a certain type of mutation for you. But that is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a type of radar that you can use inside of the server, and it basically tells you, for example, when the next 3 storm events are going to happen and what they are going to be. I think it's very cool. It allows people to know when they want to join the game in order to get a certain mutation, and it's just an awesome feature. And Jandel did have something to kind of say about this type of stuff. They basically went ahead and introduced the new era of Grow a Garden, which this type of thing was basically saying what we ultimately decided was that weekly events were just a bit too hard to keep fresh and new because they almost feel the same, and they basically decided a new era of Grow a Garden is needed, and they will be adding more depth into player farms, like an incubator you can place down that increases egg hatching speed, fertilizer that you can put on plants to make it rainbow for a certain number of hours, depth in the farm, meta mechanics, more methods, Easter eggs, and discoveries. They do say they are obviously going to still do events as well, but the main point is that now we're probably going to start seeing things added to our farm, whether that is expanding it even further, having maybe even a basement underground, who knows. But one of those things could be a brand new gear, which lets you see the next type of weathers. Or it could even literally be a cosmetic. Like, imagine having a radar inside of your garden that just, like, tracks stuff, bro. That's sick. Currently, though, this fat guy over here is asking for a burger, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this method in order to show you it completely works. To actually make a burger, we're gonna need some unique stuff. One being, I believe, a corn or a tomato, I think it was, as well as a violet corn. Is that, like, even a thing anymore? Yeah, bro, I've never heard of a violet corn, and currently it is not in stock, but guess what? We can see when the next one is. As you can see, the next one is in 7 minutes, so not the current stock that's about to occur, but the one right after that. But in order to actually get this to be pretty big, we're gonna need some bone blossoms as well as a higher rarity, because I don't want it to just be a a legendary recipe. So let's go on ahead and collect some of these fat bone blossoms. We're actually going to need just 2 of them, because guess what? I have some very big ones. I am giving these away inside of my Discord server, as well as subscribers who subscribe to the channel. As you can see, this bone blossom is massive and it has a lot of effects. And in case you're wondering how much this is worth, let's go and check right here. How much is this worth? And it is 249 trillion. So yeah, very good. I've been talking about it literally every single video. All you have to do is comment down below your username. Make sure you're subscribed, because YouTube allows me to check. And make sure you watch till the end of the video. But yeah, I'll definitely be joining your guys' servers when I see a few people in the game and giving them out to you guys. But for the experiment of this video, we're gonna go ahead and use one of them to get one of our plants or foods to be very big, in which it will result in a lot of rewards. But come on, I have to wait for this seed shop to reset here. Now, there is still going to be no corn after 15 seconds. But the next time it resets, it will be completely working. Look, boom, right here, there is no corn, and the 5-minute timer resets. So in exactly 5 minutes, we will finally see it. Also, the notifier did say there's a bug egg. I did mention that that is obviously not working, but let's just see. Maybe there's still like a pass rate. I don't know. But egg shop, and no. So yeah, like I said, the egg section of this does not work. But literally every single thing that exists in the game does work, just other than the bug egg. All right, here we go. We got 7 seconds. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, and the corn should be in stock. Boom. There it is. As you can see, it works. Now, corn is rare, so it's not like the best example. But I swear to you, this works. I know you could say that, like, I'm cutting this video all the way till I get it, but I swear I'm not, bro. This works. Oh my god, I actually already had 15 corn seeds, so technically we didn't really have to do that. And oh my god, wait, I already have some planted. Okay, just give me this then. All we need is 1 piece. And actually, one of the people that did win one of the giveaways did just join my server, so let me go ahead and send him a trade. What happened there? Just ignore that. LOL. Oh, he said the video about the Grandmaster Sprinkler. Yes, that is correct. Now, this guy actually won a bit more than just a very OP Bone Blossom. He won 1 QA shekels. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to him in this video. He won it in my Discord server. So just so you know, this is completely legit. And there we go. Boom. 1 QA shekels. All to him, my friend. There you go. Enjoy. Now he basically has infinite currency. He said, oh my god. Bro, was that like all of the shekels this guy has? Because he is flat at 1 QA. So let's see. He says, can I take a screenshot? Yes, go ahead. There you go. All right, here we go. Now it is time to finally craft this contraption. So all we need is 1 corn. Dude, did I just not collect one? Hello? Is it in my inventory? Okay, that's the bone blossom. That's another one. That's another one. There's the corn. So all we need for this is 1 piece of corn, 1 tomato, which I do already have a bunch of these. So I'm going to just add one with some mutations. And then we are going to top it off with this giant bone blossom. Here we go. Boom. And as you can see, it instantly took our mutation percent to 100. But let's add 2 more that are a little bit smaller. This would take me 66 minutes, but I'm going to just make this real quick. Yeah, the recipe is craving. So good thing we're making the right thing. Boom. And oh my god, this is one fat weird looking burger. It's got Ancient Amber, Blitz Shock, which is quite literally an admin mutation, Ceramic Chalk, Drenched, Harmonized, and Harmonized Foxfire Chakra. You literally have to have both of the kitsunes in order to get that, and you have to have the best ability on them. It also does not tell me what rarity it is, like Prismatic, Transcendent, or whatever, but you could probably assume it's Transcendent. Try this food I cooked up. There you go, buddy. Enjoy, you fatty. Yep, it's Transcendent. We got Pancake Stack, Mutation Spray. Oh my god, bro. That is insane. That is so overpowered. Bro, if they had a Grandmaster Sprinkler in here, I would probably freak out. But what do I do with the Pancake Stack? I heard it does something, but yeah, I really don't know. If somebody knows what this Pancake Stack does, definitely comment it down below. But I hope this video teaches you guys a lot of brand new information. Hopefully the developers don't patch it soon, and if they do, they implement a new way that all players will be able to access this. But join my Discord server if you want it. There's giveaways in there, and make sure you are subscribed because that's always a requirement. But thank you so much for your support recently. Until then, watch this video on the screen right here. I went ahead, obviously handpicked it for you because I think it's a great video and I really think you're going to enjoy it. So hurry up and click it before this video ends. Until then, bye!